So it ain't looking too good for these Tates, bruh. Shit is like all over my fucking feed about evidence that has come out. I'm trying to figure it all out. I was informed that Alvin Preach gave a pretty good synopsis on what the fuck is going down, so I'm going to use that to get caught up on what the fuck is happening, bro. Come on, man. Let's dive on in, man.
Trafficking, we have three things: force, fraud, or coercion. Force, obviously, that's like being in chains and, you know, not being allowed to leave. Fraud, being kept there under false pretenses. If there's an element of fraud in the way that you are enticing somebody or keeping somebody in a particular position to work for you, and if it's in the sex business, that's sex trafficking. Or coercion. Let's kind of look at one of his very first videos that he did. These are his words.
When you say webcam company, people assume, oh, it's just a sex fest. But in reality, it's a shitload of people management. The HR category of the webcam business is the largest and most important thing. You're effectively taking girls, teaching them how to make unlimited money from home, and then making sure they give it all to you. Your goal is to inspire a girl to make money. So the way you're going to do that is you have to have some element of influence, and you're going to have that element of influence through her respecting you, looking up to you, and her believing she needs you. And this is extremely important because at the beginning she will need you.
But why is he saying all of this? Bruh, why are you telling the world that you out here pimping, bruh? That's a pimp. That is a pimp.
But then she won't need you. But you have to keep that fallacy, keep that dream alive.
Fallacy, that's his word. And what is fallacy? Fraud.
Fraud.
That's a pimp.
Yes, bruh. That is a fucking pimp, bruh.
I knew some street pimps. I've known them for a long time. Straight street pimping is a completely... In fact, no, it's not a completely different game. The psychological aspect is the same. She can't do this without you to ensure that she doesn't do it without you. At the beginning, she can. But there'll become a point she can't.
That's manipulation, bro. And that's what they're rolling with the sexual trafficking shit. If you're being mentally, emotionally manipulated, that's kind of hard to prove that someone is like manipulating. That's hard to prove if you don't fucking see it. It's just he say, she say. But then you got Tate here saying that he's manipulating women, getting them to think that they can't do shit without him. That's a psychological warfare, bro. You're telling yourself. It makes no sense though, bro. It makes no sense. Like logically, this makes no sense. Why would someone of Tate's status, position, first of all, telling himself, but then be involved in this shit, bro? Let's continue watching, bro.
But you being here, it synergizes this teamwork energy. We're going to do this together. Yeah, you go on the camera. Don't worry. I'll talk to the guys. I'm going to talk to them. We're a team. Happy, positive teamwork.
You imagine you talking to this hot blonde girl and you webcam with her and you sending her messages and you find out it's actually just a bald-headed top G on the other side.
But that's what they did on OnlyFans. I did a video about that shit. Some black dude. That's what he does. He like recruits OnlyFans girls, and all they do is do videos and take pictures, and they send them to him, and then he facilitates the social media side of it. So there's a bunch of dudes answering men's emails and shit, bro. It's essentially the same shit as Tate's doing, but the difference with Tate is that he's admitted to trying to manipulate these women into believing that they can't do it without him. That falls along the lines of like false pretenses. If you're sitting here lying to somebody, like tricking them into doing something that they think that they can't do without you. Damn, bro. I'm speechless, dog. I'm speechless, bro. Why would you tie yourself to this, bro?
So by you typing for the girl, you maximize your money, and also she believes she needs you, which is extremely important. Another reason we use Chatterbait is because they will pay you in Bitcoin. And this is amazing because you've all seen the thought audit shit that's going on. You've all seen the fucking legalities of banking. Trying to get money out of these sites into your bank without paying a shitload of tax is actually very difficult.
See, it's that whole avoiding taxes. And it's not legal to do that.
So in the last 6 months, Chatterbait have released a Bitcoin option. So they'll pay you in Bitcoin. Tax is also another important element for controlling your woman.
I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand it, dog. It's irritating me, bro. It's irritating me, bro. For someone as smart as this motherfucker is, as eloquent as he is and shit, he says toxic shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's for the show. That's to get the views and shit. But this, like, why you're an idiot, bro. Why did you think this was a good idea, bro? Why did you think this was a good idea? That's crazy, bro. This is like one of the craziest things I've seen in a minute. It's coming from him. This is coming from him. Ain't no speculation about any of this shit. He's telling you what the fuck he's doing, his motives, his agenda, his intent, right? All of that. He's looking wild.
You're not going to pay anybody tax because you're getting paid in Bitcoin. So you don't need to pay tax to anybody. Tell your girl that you're paying the tax. Because girls are lazy, and girls are stupid, and girls don't understand how taxes work. So the girl's working with you, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, we made this much money, but I'm going to pay the tax to make sure we don't get in trouble. She'll sit there and go, okay. Now that allows you to do two things. One, it's another control element. I work with him, my tax is not a problem. If I do it alone, I have to deal with taxes. Taxes are complicated. It allows you to pay her a smaller percentage. So I used to pay my girls 30%. So for every $10,000 they made, I'd give them 3, and I'd keep 7. They thought they were on 50%. And I said that the disparity is because of taxes. So you're on 50%, we have to pay the tax first, and then it's 50-50. So really you're paying 30, you tell them you're paying 50, the difference is in the tax.
So he's robbing them. He's robbing them, bruh. He robbing them blind, dog. Woo. Damn, Tate. Damn, dog. Fuck.
That's where the disparity lies, taxes.
Fuck.
If they don't believe you, they want to get fresh or whatever, print out some tax forms. I used to do this all the time. I used to print out some random tax forms. You say, yeah, sign here, sign this. What is it? It's for the tax. You want to pay the tax or not? Ooh, okay. And they just sign away. They don't know what they're fucking signing. Let's throw them away afterwards. But they think something's happening. Something real's happening. Nothing's happening except me getting rich. Something real's happening. Nothing's happening except me getting rich, bitch. You have to girls. You cannot do a business relationship with a female. And I'll tell you why. Women have sex.
What do you say? You have to fuck the girls? Damn. Damn, bruh. Damn, dog. This ain't even a crash and burn, bro. This is Andrew Tate literally just jumped in front of a fucking speeding train with this bullshit. Pimping, lying, money. Is it money laundering? Is he laundering money? He hasn't touched on that yet. But tax evasion. Fuck, bro.
You cannot do a business relationship with a female. And I'll tell you why. Women have sex with somebody. If they're not fucking you, they're fucking somebody else. And that other person she's fucking is going to have the control over her mind as opposed to you. And if he controls her mind and you don't control her mind, once she starts to pick it up a bit after a few weeks, a few months, whatever, and realizes how to make money on her own, or she's going to run off and pay her boyfriend, or them two are going to go traveling in Southeast Asia and she's going to work as she goes, or she's going to go to her boyfriend and say, look, fuck it, you type for me. Oh yeah, but you're always working. I have to do some traveling and you can't come. I want to bring you with me. Traveling's a great one because the thing about this business is mobile. If you can find a good Airbnb with good internet, you can run it somewhere else. So it's a good little caveat to throw in. And you're always working. Why don't you work for me so we spend more time together? Work for you doing what? So I'll have a webcam business. Oh, I don't want to do that. So okay, I know you don't want to do that, but listen, come, let's have a meeting. Let's just talk about it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Fine. But let me explain it to you properly. In fact, I'll bring one of the girls who works for me. Your bottom bitch, the new girl, you go out for fucking a nice dinner. Your bottom bitch is the one who does the selling. You don't do the selling. The girl has to hear from a girl. And this is where your bottom bitch has to be trained. That's why I said it's so important to have a good first girl.
Remember Ghislaine Maxwell? That was the girl that recruited for Jeffrey Epstein. Almost identical to what he said.
That's crazy, bruh. This is blowing my fucking mind right now, dog. It doesn't make sense, bro. You're a fucking psycho, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You can't debate that. You can't debate that. So y'all, I eat crow, bro. I eat crow, dog. You know what I mean? I was wrong about the motherfucker. They're gonna make a movie out of this motherfucker. This motherfucker is crashing and he's crashed and burnt. He ain't getting out, dog. That's woo.
Basically, he has a woman, okay, who used to be a former police officer in Romania. She's the one who does the recruiting, the managing of the women. Why? Because women are much more likely to be roped into these kinds of things if they're hearing it from another woman. So when he sets up his organization, right, because they're accusing him of running a criminal organization, he has the woman who he calls his bottom bit, right, to recruit the other women. Okay, now, there's some transcripts because they did some wiretaps. They seized their phones. They seized all their technology. So there's some conversations that they're using now. I want you to also know the context of the country's in. Andrew Tate is a foreigner living in Romania as a rich person.
Trying to fucking steal from the government?
And he's also spoken about the reason why he left the UK to go to Romania is because, you know what I mean, laws are a little bit lax. They're not like, it's not as repressive. So this is how he talks about Romania and going to jail there, okay? This is pulled from his PC, and then it was leaked to the press, okay? So this is something that they got.
Romanian court, so there's some, oh no, not a court in Romania. They're corruption-free, as we all know. They put me in jail. I'm going to walk in there with a pile of money like this. Get some hoes.
He think he God, bro. This is fucked up, bro. This is fucked up, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel some type of way about this shit, bro, because you know, I didn't mind the fucking toxic side of it to get the views, the little clickbait shit they snip, the goddamn highlight Tate and like a little misogynistic man or whatever, bro. Like whatever, like that's what gets the views. Like he knows how to get the clicks, right? But to me, Tate was always represented, and it's still that way because, like, bruh. Let me gather my thoughts. It's fucked up because I believe that Tate did so much positive for men who needed to hear things from a representation of masculinity. But now, like, all the positive work, all the positive influence that came from this man is gonna be, it's tarnished, it's in question. It's like an asterisk next to it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he put out so much fucking dope ass shit to inspire and motivate men, but then now, since he's a messenger and he pretty much represented a total contradiction of what he put out for the world to see, it's like, fuck, dog. Like, ain't nobody gonna take your ass serious now. You know what I mean? It is gonna cause like a extra attack on masculinity now, man. You know, remember last time we had somebody out here trying to inspire men, get them fucking motivated. All the while, behind closed doors, this motherfucker, he's running a whole organized crime organization. And the fact that he thought he could get away with this, bro, like, he really think he untouchable, bro. Damn, man, just like that, bro.
Money like this. Get some hoes. This sells mine. I'm ready. Put me in jail. I don't give a fuck. You think they're court case? Shove that in my mouth. Get me out of jail. The law says you're guilty. I said get me out of jail. Don't go see a lawyer to talk about the law. I've committed multiple felonies. How much does it cost to make this all go away?
Also, when you're a real G, is that you're here, you're there, you're everywhere. You gotta go to Poland, you gotta go to Warsaw, fucking Dubai, Miami. Anyone who watches State Confidential knows I'm all over the place. So I end up with all these chicks just stuck in their house, sitting there, bored, completely in love with me. And of course, they don't go out. They're not allowed out. You stay in the house. You don't go nowhere. You're not, no restaurants, no clubs, nothing.
But here's even the kicker. Looking at private videos that are part of the police file, from the following passages from the context of this content, there is no doubt a deep lack of respect for the legal norms and a total indifference to the social protected values that the defendant gives proof of. Also, the attitude of disregard towards women in general, which he perceives only as a mean of getting his content released. In other words, making money. The judge cannot agree with the support of the defense in the sense that the video contents presents only one character and cannot be taken into account since the defendant exhibits the same attitude in the relations with the injured persons and is evident from the content of the conversations that are in these criminal prosecutions.
Basically, he's saying they're trying to distinguish between the character, the persona that Tate is, which could be something entirely different than who he is behind closed doors. But nah, his conversations behind closed doors represent the same motherfucker that he shows himself to be on the main stage.
Get to the transcripts. Okay, so this is how Andrew Tate apparently manipulates one of the victims into flying to Romania by promising marriage. Then discusses said victim as a commodity to be used for making money. Andrew Tate says, you have to understand once you're mine, might be mine forever. A woman never leaves her man, and I'll be the last man in your life. What do we do if we fall in love and I kidnap you to bring you to Bucharest? And then the girl replies,
What do we do if we fall in love and I kidnap you and bring you to Bucharest?
And then the girl replies, I don't think it's kidnapping if I want to come. First, I have to see in your eyes that you will never be able to live without me, and then I can trust you to show you everything. Bring a ring when you come. This is what the girl said. He said,
damn, bro, this motherfucker is a predator. Fuck. He a fucking predator, bro. Damn, bro, this made me want to put hands on a motherfucker, dog. I swear. This made me want to put hands on a motherfucker, dog. Just like that. Just like that, bro. It ain't just like that. This is a lot. This is a lot to be on this side of the fucking spectrum, on the side of things in support of Tate, thinking he just getting attacked. Right? But all the while, now, motherfucker, they've been building this case on your ass. I don't like to know where these fucking transcripts come from because it's so hard for me to fucking trust shit, bro. It be so much nonsense going on. So if they can provide some legit references, you know what I'm saying, legit sources from it, then cool. But all I needed to see was the shit coming out of fucking Tate's mouth. He's literally saying what the fuck he was doing, which is what they're arresting him for, which is why he's in custody right now. He admitted to it all. Dumbass.
Can you be loving enough to be a wife, to always be on my side wherever I go, to talk to zero men besides me?
This doesn't even sound like the way Tate talked, though. This sounds like a dweeb. Can you be loving enough to be a wife? Maybe he dumbing away he's talking because he's talking to dumb women. But that don't even sound like Tate.
Romania with me to keep an eye on you. You're mine. Don't ever forget that. And she says, but can I trust you? He says, yes, you can. We'll meet in Romania.
You will move to Romania with me. I plan when I get there. First, I might have to go to Prague for a few days. And we meet in Romania, and I want you to know that you're committed, serious about marriage.
I want to know you're committed.
See, he's trying to get these bitches to fucking, I ain't even call them bitches, trying to get these women to marry him. It's false. That's fraud. That's fraud, dog.
And serious about marriage. Yes, I'm serious. And when she gets there, he's like, well, we're not getting married. I want to turn you into a cam girl. So Andrew Tate says, you're not stupid. And he's talking to one of the victims. You're not stupid. And you can probably guess how I make so much money. I have to hide what I'm really doing. And
why would the cat's out the bag? It's crazy to me to see him admit that to anyone. Why would you ever say that shit to anybody? Right? Like, it's just... He's the most smartest, dumbest motherfucker I've ever seen, bro. Just like that, the laughing stock. Just like that, the laughing fucking stock, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy, dog.
Him says the webcam, and he says, I've been doing this for a long time with a team of girls working on video chat. The company was fake, but this is how I laundered my dirty money. So,
see, that don't even read right. Who even talks like that? The company was fake, but this is how I laundered my dirty money. That shit reads crazy. It's like a little three-year-old said that shit or something. Like, who talks like that? How I launder my money? Like, who talks like that? What? All right.
Some of the girls who worked for me, I use them to do other things, to move money or illegal things, documents, and I will never do that with you. Basically telling the girl you're different from the others.
Man. All right, man.
Okay, so now here comes the next part. This is I think the biggest one. Tate's angels, meaning the bottom, the two women. I mean, that's what they call them, bro. What do you want me to say? This is what it reads.
Charlie's? They don't want to say hoes?
Hey, man, listen. These are the women who work for him. The Ghislaine Maxwells. If you don't make money, we're going to have a problem. Punch yourself in the mouth until I arrive, because then I'll give you another 10, you incurable slacker.
What if we don't make money? And what?
Hey, man, listen. These are the women who work for him. The Ghislaine Maxwells. If you don't make money, we're going to have a problem. Punch yourself in the mouth until I arrive, because then I'll give you another 10, you incurable slacker. And the other girl says, I'll break you when I get there. And the victim says, what did I do? And the bottom is, you have 1 hour and 10 minutes to disappear. And the victim says, but what did I do? You're down 20%, 4 days since you posted. And she says, if Andrew looks to see you if you posted TikToks, you won't even have time to pack. You're flying off the balcony straight away. So, what does this conversation really mean?
Coercion,
this is important.
Bullying,
might not mean much to y'all because you're like, what is that?
That's a lot. There's a lot to digest there, man. Yes, I think that's pretty much a slam dunk case for a tenacious prosecutor, bro. You got Tate admitting to it. I don't know how you get around that. Damn. I was wrong about Andrew Tate.